월가 점령 시위에 초창기부터 가담했습니다. 최초에 참여한 인원은 300명에 불과했습니다. 그 당시 많은 사람들이 경찰로부터 폭행을 당하고 강제 연행되었다고 합니다. 시위대 팔뚝에는 이상한 숫자가 적혀 있습니다. 경찰에 연행될 경우 도움을 청할 변호사의 전화번호입니다.
So you're aware that arrests could happen?
Yeah, certainly. Arrests already have happened, and arrests will continue to happen. Police oppression is something to be expected if you're ever challenging the status quo.
한편으로는 시위대의 주장에 공감하는 유명 인사들의 격려 방문이 이어졌습니다.
I encourage everyone to participate in the political process because that's also part of what America is, but this is also what America is, what democracy is.
I want to see the people responsible for destroying the lives of millions of people. I want to see the people responsible for destroying the lives of millions of people. In handcuffs. In handcuffs. And led away. And led away. And brought to justice. Immediately.
월가 점령 운동에 동참하는 사람들이 늘어나기 시작했습니다. 경찰도 강경하게 대응했습니다. 10월 1일에는 브루클린 다리 위로 행진하던 시위대를 가로막고 700명을 연행했습니다. 당시 경찰에 연행된 시위대 중에는 콜롬비아 대학 학생도 있었습니다. 당시 상황을 물어봤습니다.
We at most were doing some like anti-war chants, sort of like peace things, like.
But they had told us they were going to arrest us if we were obstructing traffic. So we all just sat down and tried to be as unobstructed as possible.
콜롬비아 대학은 루즈벨트와 오바마 대통령을 배출한 미국의 명문 대학입니다. 시위에 참여한 이유를 물어봤습니다.
Both my father and grandfather were fired. So that's had a huge economic impact on me as a student because I might have to take out more student loans to pay for my education, and those loans are going to huge corporations that, have already caused so much stress on the economy that I feel like it would be sort of illogical for me to not say some critique that I could offer to the way that the system is working.
I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, and that's a city that's been very, very badly affected by the financial crisis. And I've seen my own neighborhood just turning into just so many abandoned homes, so many boarded up homes, just so many abandoned factories, just ruins of just industry that just left and got outsourced. And my brothers have been unemployed for a while. My parents don't have health care insurance. I receive a lot of financial aid, but books are so expensive. The tuition keeps going up. It's
$60,000 this year.
It's $60,000 a year now.
올해 미국 사립대학의 1년치 등록금은 평균 28,500달러로 우리 돈으로 3천만 원입니다. 미국 대학생들은 등록금 때문에 평균 27,204달러, 우리 돈 3천만 원의 빚을 지는 것으로 나타났습니다. 콜롬비아 대학 교수 300명도 월가 점령 시위를 지지한다고 서명했습니다.
Nice to meet you. Clearly, given the great economic crisis now, that's one important trigger. That is the important trigger, but also so-called political representatives in the political parties, one more than the other, but in any case, in the political parties, are not really orienting their concerns and their energies for the welfare of the large percent of the population. That's why they call it a 99%. We are the 99%, as opposed to the 1%.
전국 규모의 노동조합들도 월가 점령 시위에 가세했습니다.
We need to stop the corruption in Wall Street. We are both UAW members, and we need to stop the corruption in Wall Street. We're middle class, we're working middle class, and that's what the United States stands for.
미국의 노동조합이 정치적인 문제로 시위에 나서는 것은 드문 일이라고 합니다. 참여하게 된 동기를 물어봤습니다.
It was not a question of, oh, it's a quid pro quo. So it wasn't like we'll support you if you do. Our job and what we believe why we're supporting them is because those messages are correct.
부모들도 점령 운동에 나왔습니다.
We have our children's futures in our hands right now. And it's so important above any other group for us to be speaking. We should have the loudest voice of everybody, of everyone.
월스트리트 점령 운동은 미국뿐 아니라 세계적인 관심사가 되고 있습니다. 주커티 공원에는 다양한 사람들이 다양한 방법으로 갖가지 요구를 표출하고 있습니다. 후원과 기부도 줄을 잇고 있습니다. 노숙하는 시위대를 위해 옷과 침구가 답지하고 있습니다.
This station is called Comfort, and basically we have donations. We give out sleeping bags, we give out clothing, jackets, so that people can be warm and comfortable.
점령 운동의 규모가 커지면서 식사 문제가 중요해졌습니다. 몇 끼 식사는 준비된 양에서 공평하게 나눠 먹고 있습니다. 인근 식당에서 음식이 배달되었습니다. 기부자가 주문해 배달된 것입니다.
So you were donating the food to them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just came here for delivery food.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
For your donation of food!
Thank you.
What kind of people usually donate?
Everybody. I mean, even the little guy up to the big guys donated to us. It's really, really awkward. We had a $10,000 donation from a police organization.
For black police officers.
And they donated $10,000 and then spent $2,000 on us at Costco.
점령 운동의 규모가 커지며 여러 사람들이 함께 모여 일하고 있습니다. 이곳의 리더들은 과연 어떤 사람들일까?
Yeah, I think when it comes to the terminology of leader, that's why it doesn't really apply here. You could say that right now I'm in a position where I know the stuff because I've been doing it for a minute, but anyone is capable, of walking on today and getting to know the stuff maybe within a day or two, and then I have no authority necessarily over them,
리더가 없기 때문에 중요한 사항은 회의를 통해 결정합니다. 회의장의 발언은 근처 사람들이 따라해 전달력을 높입니다. 마이크 사용이 금지되었기 때문입니다.
You're actually cool in your own space.
회의에서 모든 사항은 만장일치로 결정됩니다. 직접 민주주의를 구현하고자 하기 때문입니다. 의사진행을 원활히 하기 위해 수화도 고안했습니다.
Can we review them? Yes. I agree. I feel good. I'm on the fence. I don't know. I disagree. I don't feel good. Point of process. This means process has been derailed. Point of information. I have pertinent information about what you are discussing. Wrap it up. You're going really long. Please be concise and to the point. Block. I have severe ethical problems with what you are talking about and will leave this movement if what is being talked about goes through.
워크숍도 매일같이 열리고 있습니다. 금융개혁, 주택, 의료보험, 등록금, 실업 문제 등 주제도 다양합니다. 하루의 일과도 계획표에 따라 진행됩니다.
First weeks were really hard. People were going without many days of sleep and multiple harassments from the police and friends getting arrested and beaten and we didn't know if we were going to succeed, We just worked as crazily as possible to keep this space liberated.
지난 10월 14일 점령 운동을 시작한 이후 최대 위기가 닥쳤습니다. 뉴욕시장인 블룸버그가 공원을 청소한다는 이유로 시위대의 퇴거를 예고했기 때문입니다. 인터넷과 방송을 통해 이 사실이 알려지자 새벽부터 시민들이 지원차 몰려 나왔습니다. 뉴욕 경찰은 부자들을 보호하고 시중 든다는 피켓도 등장했습니다. 시장은 시위대를 내쫓지 말라는 손팻말을 든 사람도 있습니다.
The people united will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated. We are the United States. We are the United States. We are the United States. We are the United States.
시위대는 위성이 문제라면 직접 공원을 청소하겠다고 밝혔습니다. 이 소식이 퍼지자 시민들이 청소 도구를 들고 나섰습니다. 주커티 공원에는 새벽부터 수많은 시민들이 청소를 하는 장관이 펼쳐졌습니다.
We came here this morning to support this occupation as they were facing eviction. It appears now that that's no longer going to be a problem, so we're here to support them in whatever way we can. And the occupiers asked us if we would help them clean, and so we took up mops and we're going to help them clean up today.
이날 새벽 주커티 공원에는 주류 언론들이 대거 몰려왔습니다. 퇴거 명령이 내릴 경우 경찰과 시민 사이에 대규모 충돌을 예상했기 때문입니다. 하지만 블룸버그 시장은 퇴거 명령을 내리지 못했습니다.
And I think also, even more importantly, it's not only a victory for us here today at Occupy Wall Street, but it's a victory for the Occupy Wall Street movement and even Occupy America movement. And I've heard messages of support and celebration from friends of mine who are partaking in other occupations around the country. And I think that we'll look at today as a big victory for us.
이날 아침 주커티 공원에서는 축제가 벌어졌습니다.